welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be my first ride on my new horse. She is a Chincoteague pony named C. Her show name is Sea Star because of her nice light blue eyes, and she can be pretty sassy sometimes. So, she is not going to be a lesson horse. She's going to be my private project horse to work on, and we're going to help her jump a little bit higher soon. So today we're just going to be having a practice. Anyway, let's go ahead and go out to the arena so we can start that practice. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we have made it down to the warm-up arena, to the arena, and sorry for the lag, my game was really laggy, but anyway, we just started at a walk and then brought it up to a trot. She was trying to run out of that little gate area there, but I did stop her from doing that, and we just did a quick circle to let her know that I was in charge. I was the one steering her, because she is still a bit of a project and a bit green, so in this video she does actually stop at some jumps and stuff like that. But we started at a walk and then a trot, and then we cantered eventually. You'll see that coming up here. But yeah, so Lynn was basically just telling us to that we were gonna take it pretty chill today, and we weren't planning to do too much jumping, but yeah, we were gonna do a decent amount of jumping, but that wouldn't be the whole lesson, as we were still like learning what she's like and stuff. So she didn't try to run out of that gate. I kind of kept her towards the middle and then went back to the fence. She kind of spooked at that fence a little, but that's okay. And then we went near some jumps just to get her used to them, just to make sure she knew she could jump them. And I wasn't planning to do any like crazy jumps to start, just because I didn't want her to be spooky at them or anything. We did go for a more subtle jump to start, this barrel jump. I didn't know if Lynn wanted us to do the oxer first. No, she didn't want us to do the oxer. So we just went towards this tiny little trot barrel jump. It was quite small. She did overjump it a little bit, but that's okay. And then we were going to go over these barrels, but she stopped and reared at them. I was fine as I held my reins close. I tried to bring her around them to show her that they were okay. And she kind of just nudged them and said, no, I don't want to do that. So we took them down and kind of like shook her head around a little bit, letting us know she doesn't like those. So we ended up not doing those. We tried to do the other one, but she knocked it down, saying, I don't want to do this. She went past the ones on the side fine, which was odd to me, but whatever. And when we came around and did this jump at an odd angle, I was actually shocked that she jumped that, but that's okay. And then we tried this one. I wanted to let her see it before we jumped it. She said she didn't really want to jump it, which I wanted to try just in case, but I was prepared for her to stop at it, or for her to just knock it over in general. So we headed up to it in a canter, as it is a pretty wide jump. She jumped it just fine, actually, so that was pretty good, which I was very proud of her for doing. But at one point we actually did knock that over, but that's okay. Anyway, we went for this blue jump. She seemed to like that and didn't really have a problem with it. And then we went for this barrel and canter. And then Lynn blew her whistle at us because she was getting a little bit fast, and Lynn knew she was going to rear at that jump, so that's okay. But yeah, we just took a small little circle and tried it again with a little bit of trot. She jumped it at an odd angle again, but that's okay. Then we went for this smaller hay stack jump, and then right towards the hay jump again, she was looking at it a little bit, looking pretty skeptical, and just decided, no, I don't want to do that. And she kind of just like ran into it. I don't really know what happened there, but she kind of just rammed into it. That's okay though. So then we just went around, did some canter work, just made sure that she was safe, and then she sped up a little bit, which was okay with me, because I was like, okay, that's all right. That turn was hard and she kind of was trying to run out of it, and then she jumped it because, I don't know, that one was just weird, but she was going pretty fast at this point, so I was getting a little bit more nervous and tense, and we were supposed to go to that jump. We completely missed it, though, so we didn't. We went towards this oxer, and she stopped at it because it was at an odd angle, and you couldn't see the other pole, and she just knew there was something on the other side and didn't really like the idea of that, and I was not very confident either. So here I came up to it much more confidently, and went ahead and jumped it. She jumped it beautifully, and then we headed over to the barrel jump, and she jumped that amazingly too. And then we just headed towards a trot to end our lesson for the day, and then a walk. Also, a huge thanks to Marley for letting us use his arena today. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. She was such a good girl today, so I gave her some pats. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.